Hello everyone, Sonny here, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 3. Today, we are going to be building up the base in our area. I've been talking about the base the entire season. I haven't done a single thing towards building it yet, but I think once you see the concept and once you see the ideas, you are going to absolutely love it. So stay tuned. We have a lot of things to do in today's episode. In today's episode, we're also going to be seeing who wins the ABBA caving, so stick around for that too. And as you can see, there's a lot of ores. So my goal for today's episode is to have the base fairly planned out in a creative copy of the world, and then have the majority of the base also outlined here on the actual Truly Bedrock server. So by the end of the episode, we should have a fair amount of wireframes or outlines for the entirety of the build, I hope, and then we just need to basically fill in those wireframes. So I got all my Lego pieces, and I got many shulkers of different materials at the ready. Seriously, we got 19 different materials gathered for this build. So to give you a little refresher, the idea for the base is to have a very evil, dark castle going from the very bottom of this valley up, reaching into the clouds, and it's going to be going from this lovely darker palette and having a great gradient going up to the wider blocks at the top. So at like the cloud layer, literally touching the clouds and going through the clouds, we're going to have all these white blocks, and then down at the bottom it's going to be the darker blocks and darker gradients. So as you can see, we got 19 different things in our build palette. I need to go ahead and collect a lot more of certain items. Like, we really don't have any blackstone at all, which is going to be like basically the entire foundation of most of the build. So we definitely need to get a lot more of that. And of course, you know me, this build is going to be completely full of redstone farms and all kinds of lovely technical shenanigans. I'm not just going to build something decorative, it's going to be entirely functional as well. So let's pop over to creative for a moment, and I can show you the concept and ideas for this build. I'm so excited for you guys to finally see this. I've been working on it quite a bit. So I've been doing a bit of building off camera, and I have some progress and some things to show you guys, but I feel like it's better to show you the build palette first and get your imagination rolling, so there will be teasers in just a moment. Anyway, this is the actual official build palette here, and as you can see, it does work out pretty well as you scale it up. Especially from a distance, the blocks do pretty much blend together fairly well, and you won't really notice the fact that we're building with diorite. So in addition to this being the main build palette and idea for the walls of the castle, we have some additional blocks that we're using. Of course, we're going to be using all of the copper, mostly the fully oxidized version, just because it goes so well with like literally everything. It's the best block in the game. Why is it so expensive? Why does it take so long to get? I don't know, but it's amazing. We might use a little bit of lush blocks. I'm still kind of undecided on that fact. And then we're actually going to be using a fair amount of the warped woods as well, specifically the fences and probably a lot of stairs, just to kind of like complement and replace a little bit of the copper. And then the majority of the outline and structure blocks of the build is going to be the lovely polished deep slate. We'll also be using a bit of tiled because of course we're going to be using some tiled, and we might even throw in a couple wardens just for good measure. So this tower right here is in the basic theme of the entire castle, and I'm honestly really in love with it. It's super dark and evil, and I just like how it's turned out. I also like that it has a supreme amount of spiky bits. So this is the basic concept for one of the towers, and this build is gonna have like 11 towers. It's gonna be very pointy. Many towers. So I've pulled a Zloy, and I've gotten an overhead shot of the entire build area in game, and inside of a photo editor, I've actually kind of laid out the base plan using some geometrical shapes. So all of the red markings are the general outlines of the buildings, and then the yellow squares are where towers are planned to go. And then of course I just have some basic text around the place to show me where I want to put some farms as well. We might even expand this in the future, but I feel like this is a pretty good layout to start the base with. So this is kind of the main plan. As you can see, we have the villager trading hall that we've already built on the server. We're gonna have a nice big boxy building around around that, and then we're gonna have a giant tower above that as well. We already have the villager breeder, that's gonna get its own tower too, and then the iron farm is gonna be part of a much larger building. So the trading hall is actually gonna be part of the largest build in our base, and that's gonna be housing the storage system. Next door to that is also gonna be a bunch of other little farms. So you know how the entire base is supposed to be like dark and evil and moody? Well, I've kind of been marking it all out using very bright concrete colors, and it just kind of looks like a candy castle. So this is the very preliminary stages of what I've worked out in creative. As you can see, we got the big boxes, I got the general outlines of some towers, and the idea with this is to figure out how each individual piece is going to be made. So as you can see, I've kind of put a tower in place, I've got some of the bridges between towers, I'm starting to figure out how to do some of the roof areas, and if I figure out how to do each individual piece of the build, then I'll have all the pieces, and I can just kind of, you know, put those together wherever I need them. So as you can see, there's still a lot of work to be done, but like all these towers and all the roofs and the pointy bits, like I already know how to do all those, so I don't specifically need to fill those in creative. I just need to figure out how to do all the little connecting bits, all the little roofs, how to do the walls and the foundation and, you know, everything that goes into a building, more or less. So this build is definitely never going to be fully completed in creative. I'm just trying to figure out all the different parts that make the final product. So there's kind of a lot to see and a lot to unpack, and it might not even make any sense to you just because it's purely outlines at the moment, but hopefully the general idea gets across. Now, a lot of this is also extremely basic at the moment, and there's still a lot of things that I need to figure out. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to do walls. Walls are scary. I got like 30 blocks of vertical space I need to fill up. I don't know how to build a wall. I don't know how to build a ceiling, or a floor, or a staircase, or a doorway, or a roof. Or pretty much anything, really. Oh yeah, also don't mention the word interior to me because I don't know what it means. So this giant flat wall right here is something that I'm currently trying to tackle, and if I can figure out how to do this successfully, then I can apply the tactics used on this to all of the other giant flat walls that we have around the area. So right now I'm trying to kind of do some indents, and then I assume we'll have some sort of window. For the time being, I'm trying to figure out how to like decorate these little outy bits. We got the inny bits, and then we got the outy bits, and I don't know how to decorate these outy bits. Hopping back onto the server for a second, a skeleton horse trap just spawned directly next to Silent 2. Like, I actually had to move him away. I just saw a lightning on the second screen, and then BAM! These four guys come out of nowhere. Oh my god, this is actually perfect! Skeleton horses are, like, the thing that you want for, like, an evil castle. Not gonna lie, like, I can now have a super evil stables or something with skeleton horses. This is great. Thanks, Minecraft. I needed this. Well, there we go. I guess now I just need to kind of like incorporate these guys into the build somehow, and hopefully they don't end up getting blown up by a creeper, because that seems to happen to like everything around here. So it has been a couple of days since the last clip in this episode, and in that time I have done quite a bit of work on the build, and Zloy's kind of popped into this world with me as well to do a little bit here and there, and lots has changed. So time for the grand reveal. Da-da! It's actually looking so good, isn't it? Of course, there's such a long way to go, but I've added bridges and archways and staircases and roofs and floors and inny bits and outy bits and windows and walkways, and I've decorated the majority of this main castle right here, which I'll be referring to as a pink castle. And then we have green castle and red castle over there. Green and red will be built at another time. For today's episode, I mostly want to focus on pink castle. So it's honestly coming together so cool. There's so many different fun angles to look at this thing. It's just neat. We got a lot of different stuff going on with this build. As you can see, we got some flying buttresses, and then we're gonna have like a cyan castle here as well. And I've also worked out how to do the outie bits and some more wall decoration. Also kind of working out some windows as well. I think we're gonna have colored windows to set apart all the different castles, and it's neat. I am actually really looking forward to this build now. So now all that's left to do is actually, like, you know, build it on the server. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. It seems like nothing's happened. And that's because nothing's happened, but I assure you, 3 hours have passed and I've been working on a problem. The problem is I need 3 different versions of Minecraft open. I need one open with this world. I need a second open with this account on the Truly Bedrock server so I can actually build this on the real server. And then I need a Silent 2 on the Truly Bedrock server, recording it for a time lapse. That predicament is a little bit complicated. You can either have 3 devices, which I have, but one of them currently does not work. So then I can ask someone on the Truly Bedrock server to like record it for a time lapse, but then there's scheduling and file transfers. There's all kinds of pain. So that idea didn't work out. And then I was going to try and convert this world to Java Edition. That way I could have it open on the same computer that I'm building on the Truly Bedrock server with, and basically work around Bedrock Edition in that way. However, that's going to take like 10 hours to convert because this world is really big and converting is really slow. But now I actually have a solution to this problem. Foxy No Tail's coming in absolutely clutch yet again. So I can look at the build on my creative world, and then I can play on the Truly Bedrock server as well, which is so nice and so fun. So now I can actually just like head over here to the actual build area, assuming Minecraft's gonna let me through that door. I can see exactly where everything is going to go, and whenever I need to know what exactly I'm doing with my life, I can simply turn to my right and I will know what I need to do. So now I can come over here, I can like count the blocks, I can see how the things are laid out, and I can get Silent 2 on the server as well to record my progress. Such an annoying workaround, but I think that this will do nicely. And I don't even need 3 devices. Take that! I've harvested all of the oxidized copper that we have, and now we have quite a few stacks of this stuff. So 4 and some, that'll definitely go some ways, but you only get like literally a stair out of these. Do I have a stone cutter? Okay, it's gonna be less than a stair per block now, so we need a lot more copper. And lucky for us, Zloy has actually left us like all of this. This is so much copper. And we have a little like mini furnace over here. This is literally so much copper. It's probably more copper than like is in that thing over there, which is ridiculous. So we're gonna break all this down and get it smelting in this little mini array that we have. And as I'm building, I'm just gonna try and put down some more of these copper blocks, basically. This is literally a double chest of copper. Ridiculous. So a ton of the time that I had for today's episode has been taken up, like, you know, basically faffing around and messing with things. So again, we are gonna try and get the wireframe of the build for Pink Castle. So we are gonna be building up this entire area right here, essentially. So I kind of already lined things up in creative. That way it goes directly around to the villager trading hall, and it doesn't have any issues intersecting with that or overlapping with it. And let's just hop into a time lapse, shall we? We got Soylent 2 over there bouncing around. He is fantastically excited to get this show on the road. So let's just do it, shall we? So we're about an hour into the building now, and as you can see, we have quite the significant amount of wireframes done for the base and the building, and I actually really like how it's coming along so far. We got the 2 main towers kind of marked out, and then we got the 4 towers on the side of that wireframed too. I went ahead and did all the corner like decoration bits, and then I got all the outie bits on the side over here kind of wireframed too. So of course there's basically absolutely no detailing done on this whatsoever. However, we are actually making a supreme amount of progress. It has been brought to my attention that the best villager in this trading hall, the Silk Touch villager, is now a witch. What did you do, Zley? Geraldine, I'm sorry. I approve of your wart and the extreme flexibility you have of your nose, but I would have liked my Silk Touch villager to remain a villager. Well, I guess there's gonna be a roof over this thing shortly enough, so... Something is supremely wrong with this furnace, so obviously it's not smelting right, but you open it up and it's like, it's got smooth stone in it. Oh, smooth stone can be smelted. And there we go. The thing is now wireframed. You can see the scale of this build. And now I just need to spend like many hours detailing it. If I could get into the air, I could show you just how tall it is. It's very tall. It goes above the cloud layer, and that's without even the roof on top of it. Even though it is sunk down in this valley, it is still taller than the iron ore pillar, which you don't know why is here yet. So why don't we figure out why the iron ore pillar is here, shall we? There is the ABBA caving episode that you may have seen, released last week, and that was really fun. And these are all of the ores from the ABBA caving. So let's go find out the results and see who won the ABBA caving of doom. Does that make it sound more exciting? I hope so. This is the horse right here. Ooh.
Where?
Can I rent
Can I
him
shoot it?
for,
Can I kill it?
siring purposes?
Look how high this thing jumps.
Holy!
5.5 blocks.
Please, may I?
Outside the Bond Bros
What
Bond.
Can I
happens
rent him out?
if you
Can I rent that horse?
breed it while he has jump
Whoa.
boost? Does he keep the jump boost?
Oh,
too?
hi, everyone's
Can I
here
please-
all of a sudden. Literally, as soon as I mentioned the horse.
We all need horses.
It's not for sale. Go away. It's my horse.
I will rent him.
No.
I will pay. I will pay services.
Come back.
My horse. No, it's mine. I'm running away.
Wait, did I steal the wrong horse?
Yes, well, you stole the other one. You
You
stole.
stole-
You stole Bruce Hayne. You stole Bruce Maine. I'm taking back Bruce Maine. Come with me, Bruce Maine. Come on.
Give me
Ah!
my lead. That's my lead.
What did you want?
Back
No,
my lead. Bruno.
no breeding
Hey,
the
that's my
horses.
horse.
It's my horse.
I stole everything. I stole the horse and the lead, man. I got everything now.
I killed the
I
baby.
didn't kill any babies, though.
But you gotta bring back Bruce Maine. Bruno, bring back Bruce Maine.
All right, so everybody's here already. What are
Yeah.
those guys doing?
We're
You're from
cuddling.
team 1, right?
Yeah. Hi.
Sloy is punching your chest.
But
I'm
this
hugging him. This is
Yeah,
the
right.
closest I can get.
This is how we hug. Oh, rude.
We have team 3 over here too. Look at that. Get up.
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry, I had to slap you. So you guys were summoned too, right?
Yeah,
I gotta
there's
say,
a
weird
Yeah.
message.
on one of the thingies, by the way, guys.
Oh yes, look at that.
Oh, nice.
So someone has won
It's
the
working.
competition.
Well, I assume so. Either that or it's like
Competition?
5 more lamps until it detonates. I don't know.
Oh, it's
that'd
actually
be fun.
counting down the competitions themselves.
There is stuff in the shulkers, but I don't know.
Oh, wait, don't be looking at the shulkers.
never
These
seen
belong to
this item.
somebody. So truly tokens.
Okay, look. Do we have the results of the competition of the ABBA somewhere already figured out?
Yes, look, the book has updated, man. Teams, the first game is over. For now, your lives aren't. That sounds.
Oh, that's
For
promising.
now, wait for now. Okay. Take the tokens from your associated pillar. Team 1 left. Oh, team 1. Oh, that's us. That pillar with the light is us. Team 1 left. No, wait. I'm team 1.
I'm team 1.
I'm team 3.
Yeah.
Wait. Losers. Wait, I lost. We lost.
You lost.
So
I thought we
losing
won.
team will
I
not
thought we
be
won, man.
tolerated. What does that
What do you
mean?
get for trying to cheat?
You've got a strike.
Losing
team
will not
three.
be tolerated. You're all
Losing will
required
not
back
be
in here
tolerated.
in 1 week for the next game. Wait, so we lost.
Yeah, you lost.
It was your fault,
Again.
Berson. You weren't there, man.
So who
How
got
could it be
what
my fault?
points
I wasn't
then?
there.
Because we got a really good score,
Weren't
even
there.
though I didn't do very well. I mean, I'll give you the total because it's more impressive. We got 3,098, which worked out as
And-
an average of 774.
Oh,
Not
what team
ideal.
are you on, Foxy?
Team 2, which is,
Okay.
I mean, clearly didn't win.
Okay, so you got an average of 700 something?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Team 3, what did you get?
We got an average
have the
of
box?
651.
Yeah.
And what's your total?
Total is 3,250.
Okay. Yeah. So Zloy, they don't need to know our scores. It's fine. You know, we'll let them.
I think we need
No
to
way,
know,
what's
guys.
going on here?
I mean, for all we know, this thing could be you.
So we have all of these ores right here, basically.
What? How many? What? But only 3 of you went.
It was only 3 people, though.
Yeah, it's only 3 of us.
Please, Fox,
Oh,
move over
two of those
here.
are
What's
empty.
wrong?
So our team got a total of 4,951 points, with an average of 1,650.3333333333.
An average of what?
1,650.33333333.
That's more than double ours, and we came second. So, are you sure you didn't go for longer than you should have gone for?
Yeah, it's 30 minutes. We went to a mesa. You guys, yeah, we went to a mesa. It was smart.
I told you where we went was stupid. I told you. You didn't listen to me. Oh, this is ridiculous. Right.
Wait,
well,
Foxy, you are from team 2, right? We are from
Yes.
team 1. What happens if team 1 and team 2 decide that they cheated somehow, and we just,
32.
you know?
I mean, we can.
Hey,
right.
so
Look.
because Team 1 got double the score of the other teams, shouldn't we get more points? Team 2 appears to have 32 tokens, and
Well,
Team
you
3
did.
Well,
appears
we
to
did.
have
twice as
16.
many.
We did get double the tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your hands out
exactly,
of my box, man. This is our team. Get out of
What do
here.
we do with these tokens,
Sorry,
then? Do we
Jade.
just take these tokens and what do we do with them? Are they mine?
Can we
I put
eat
them
'em?
down? Can do anything?
I can't eat them.
I think
Can't
there's
eat them,
gotta be
can't
some
put
sort
them
of a
down.
corner where we can exchange it for like a goldfish or something. I feel we're missing a quite an essential requirement to the ABBA, Kevin, which is to say that you still owe us all of your ores.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we need all of your
jeez,
guys'
I thought we got
ores.
away with that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
man.
Please.
You guys
Whose
brought your
stupid
ores,
rules
didn't
was
you?
that we had to.
Literally in the rules.
If you
Please
didn't
don't run.
know
Just
where I
run, Tis.
lived-
Just run, Tis. Run away,
Just
man.
go.
Fly.
Get
Get
out
out. Just go. There he goes.
I would have loved it if
I
you
don't
died.
think you need them. I really don't think you need them, but there you go.
Look,
There
we
you
need
go.
them actually a lot because all the ores that we
No,
mined
you're
are
gonna
useless
sell them to me.
gold.
All you're going to do is smelt that down. You'll fortune it, smelt it down, and then sell it to me, and I'm stupid enough to buy it.
This is gonna make for a great sacrifice to the almighty furnace. I like it.
Is this the message we want to send to our audience? Cheaters can win. Cheaters
Yeah.
win and take it all. Okay,
So,
I guess there's nothing we can do about it.
Thank you to all the teams for participating, and thank you for getting lesser scores than Team 1. We really appreciate your charitable donation of ores, and we're gonna make a giant tower that's gonna tower above everyone else on the server. It's gonna be beautiful. Oi, you punch it! Oi, stop it! No!
Yes.
Don't worry, I got the goods.
That's good.
Bye.
Thanks. So we actually won this thing, and like we got a lot of stuff from it.
I mean, yeah, we sure did.
This is so much.
You know what we should probably do?
What?
This doesn't feel representative. Let's pile this into a giant pile somewhere. Foxy is currently on the lookout for copper. I was watching his video and he was complaining that he can't buy any copper for dumb and like saying that dumb is utterly useless.
Okay.
So we gotta build a copper tower out of copper ores somewhere where he can actually see it. Right, so when you fly down, fly towards the shopping district for reasons.
So we're not doing this to like spite anyone, are we?
I mean, there may or may not be some sort of a coincidence in that if you are like say Foxy and you're coming to your shop to check on profits, you will see this giant tower of copper, which is what you're trying to get to begin with, in the
It's
distance.
so tall.
Why does it have holes in it? Silent. Silent. Why does it have holes in it?
We don't talk about the holes. This little hill right here
Dude.
hides like the bottom 20 blocks. It doesn't look that impressive from like right here, but then you move to the side, it's like, oh, that's a lot taller.
Do you know how those holes are gonna be to plug up, even if we get extra copper ore?
It's fine.
Oh,
There's
it's
holes
on
on
the
every side of
side.
it.
What? No.
There's holes on every side.
How bad? That's just a giant hole. How bad are we at teamwork? All we had to do is build a solid block.
I think you missed a couple blocks, Loy.
How are we so bad? Ryan, not loud.
taking the
one
deep
job,
slate off
Silent.
the
We had
top.
one job. Yes, I'm taking the deep slate off the top. That isn't even supposed to be in the game anymore.
It's gonna have spots on it.
Yeah, you know, I want to say a 7x7 might have been a mistake.
It's a bit shorter, but it's got the width to it. It's all good.
Yeah, it has the girth.
Yeah. That's the word
Girth.
I was looking for. Girth.
Yeah. It's very girthy. And of course it has a hole in it. Wow!
Okay, I did all the insides. You did the outsides. That hole is your
That
fault.
is patently... You have a time lapse of exactly how not true that is. You have no ground to stand on.
I'm gonna review the time lapse. You guys in the comments, review the time lapse and yeah, it doesn't tell us whose fault that is.
You
Okay.
know full well they don't watch time lapses.
This is true.
They watch these videos while they're like on a toilet or something. They don't have time to actually, you know, watch the video. They just listen to it in the background. That's why your voice is so successful.
This is a podcast, not a video. I'll race you to the top. How about that?
You're already on the top. You decide where the top is. Why are you running away?
We're racing to the top.
Stop running, you coward.
You can't make me. I'm filling in 4 at the rate that you're filling in 1. What is this? I'll have you know that there is a hole in the side of every single one of these towers. So there is one more tower that needs to be built actually.
I am intrigued. Yeah, go
That's
for
it. Literally only 2 emerald ore out of all 3 teams.
An absolutely insane amount of ore. And I don't really even think that this is a number that we can spend on anything. Well, there's one more debt to be paid off. Where's my zoomy spyglass? Hi.
Hi.
We have a present for you, Liara.
In accordance with the bet. The one we agreed on. For some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, the one that we all agreed to
Yeah.
that was a terrible idea that Zloy came up with.
For that skin that you shall now wear for like how long? A week?
A
Because-
month. I think a
yeah.
month is what we agreed to.
I
Yep.
have no.
I'm gonna have to check
Brilliant.
the footage back because I don't remember it being that long.
I
at all.
believe the word a year has been uttered.
I'm pretty sure, Liara, you said an eternity because you were that confident.
You're getting one episode and one live stream and that's it. I haven't seen whatever you're sending me yet. That's all you're getting. I cannot tell Zathi what's going on.
No,
there.
the file alone is just.
Yeah, you're not
awful.
gonna tell just from the file, but once you install that and start using it as a skin, then you'll have some questions. There it goes.
You know, out of all the things you guys could have done to me, this is, I'm pretty okay with this actually, shockingly.
Put something in your arm.
Well, that's probably for my neck, so that doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work there.
It's still line up.
It's perfect. You're just like extra squished. You'll notice that I made like the shirt like the same and the pants are the same, the boots. and
Yeah, this is
everything.
all silent, by the way.
Yeah.
I haven't even started when I was like, "Yo, do you have anything that we can do?" He's like, "I have just the thing."
Wow.
So if you walk,
this-
your face is on the inside of the legs as well. So
Oh dear.
Yeah, and if you look like straight up,
straight up in third person.
yeah.
Very. Well, now guess I get to know what life feels like most of the time, or at least.
Oh, boo hoo.
Sorry to shut up now.
Why am I dumber?
This is the weirdest looking.
Okay,
cat.
so you're officially still shorter than Yoda. Yep.
There we go. He looks so angry.
Scrunchy forehead.
He looks so angry.
Well, this is an unforeseen consequence.
Just pouty.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
This entire clip has been nothing but us laughing, but it just keeps going. It just gets better every time.
point of view is still all the way up here.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we just like look at your butt constantly.
So, I don't know if you noticed, but we have a new accessory to the spawn. A couple towers, you know.
I missed the ABBA scoring, so I figured this was like how it was counted up or something. I don't know.
No, that all got done digitally.
Yeah.
This was specifically initiative of whatever cruel person wanted to, feel Foxy jealous about how much copper they have. What a monster.
Yeah, so basically, this is just a very subtle flex on the server.
We didn't get disqualified?
No, we won.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
we completely mopped the floor with every team.
Foxy actually did question whether, if we should be disqualified, but only because he was thinking that we took like an hour instead of half an hour. Like he thought that we did twice the time because we basically got twice the average of every other team. We literally were as good as the other teams put together. Yeah, what matters is that we now have this amount of ore that we don't really know what to do with.
I really want to know how much all of this is broken down to fortune. Like,
Okay.
we did the good doing this competition in 1.17.
I think we should auction them to people or something. There's no way I have any idea what to do with this much iron that, is not smelted even.
Well,
Well,
maybe the
right,
people in the comments can let us know what to do with it.
You guys
Well, the
play
part
with
that I
huh?
like the most about all of these right now is that there are people on the server who want them.
Mm-hmm. And
That's
we
always
have
fun.
them.
Right.
So honestly, some pretty good progress for today's episode. Hopefully you have found it enjoyable. Please do let me know what you think about the base. All feedback and constructive criticism is greatly appreciated. And honestly, the same goes for every single video on my channel. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think I can improve. And let me know what you think about the collabs as well. There's been a significant amount of collabs in the recent episodes. So let me know your thoughts about those. If you enjoy them, if you don't, if there's things that you think I can do better, all feedback is appreciated. But otherwise, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, consider leaving a like as it helps out the video and the channel a ton. Maybe share around the episode so that other people can enjoy it too. And I'll see you guys down in the comment section and in the next one. Thanks again for watching. And then there was silence.